So, my mom and I decided to go to PetSmart to go grab some cat and dog food. And that was it. Run some errands after. And we ended up leaving with a guinea pig.
Hello.
So, the thing about pets is that you can find the one that's meant to be yours out of nowhere, honestly. Um, I did what people say is completely wrong. You should educate yourself on the animal before you get it. You should just be prepared in general. I wasn't. We went in the pet store. I saw Pippin, and I absolutely fell in love. I picked her up, and she was completely calm in my hands and so sweet. And I'm like, you know what? You can just feel the connection. And I'm like, I want her. I want a guinea pig. I want a new friend. And my mom said yes. We got a starter kit, which they say don't get a starter kit. It's fine. Pippin is only 3 months old. If you get a baby guinea pig, getting a starter kit for a new guinea pig owner, that's fine. People overreact saying it's too small, it's too small. Well, it's not too small for the baby. When they get older, of course you're gonna want to upgrade it, but for now, everything's okay. You don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars in one day out of nowhere when you can just get a starter kit. Those are fine. Another thing, which they said is totally wrong and bad to do, I got Pippin from a pet store. I got her from PetSmart. Apparently, that's really wrong. I was reading up on it because when I got home, I wanted to educate myself as much as I could, further into information about guinea pigs, because it's like, okay, what, what have I gotten myself into? And they're saying, don't get them from pet stores, don't get the starter kit, don't do this. And I'm like, wow, I've totally failed. But I think it's perfectly fine if you go into the pet store and you see that the animals are well cared for. When I held Pippin, her fur was completely clean, she smelled fine, the animals looked to be in perfectly fine shape. So I'm like, okay, this is fine, you can get them. If you go into a pet store like lesser known pet stores and you notice that the animals are not that well cared for or there's bad odors, I would not get a pet from that place. But in other cases, I think it's fine if you get your guinea pig from Petco or PetSmart if you see that they're in good care and you see that they're healthy and not skittish or looking ill. Going to PetSmart, I think I was I don't want to say shocked, but they were amazing. Just the people there were amazing. When I was saying I'm really interested in a guinea pig, there was two workers around me and they were saying, "Yeah, I grew up with guinea pigs. They're the sweetest thing." And the other lady was making sure I was holding her right and told me how to hold her right. And they took me in the back and we actually put Pippin on hold because we had to finish running our errands and we couldn't have her in the car while we were running errands. So we're like, can you put her on hold? And they're like, yes. We finished our errands and we came back and they were so lovely because they're like, okay. And they went around with us down like all the small pet aisles and they said this is the best food, this is the best hay, and they didn't trick us at all. They weren't like trying to make us get the expensive kind or anything, because my mom actually says, how about we get this one because it looks like it has more treats in it. Like it was a very colorful kind of food, and the woman said no, that actually people try to trick you into getting that and it doesn't give you their guinea pig the nutrition you need. And so they were just straight up honest with us, and I got to sign a certificate and everything. They made us read a pamphlet on the basic care of a guinea pig, made sure that we didn't leave the place without getting everything we needed. They checked that we had the cage, that we had a little here, like right here, that we had a little igloo for her, the right type of bedding, just everything we needed. They made sure that we had it. So, and then they made sure they gave me Pippin and made sure she was all okay. They put bedding in the box for Pippin. They put hay in the box for Pippin, and they gave her a little toy too. It was the sweetest thing. A lot of people do push like adopt a guinea pig instead of get one from a pet store. I'm just saying that it is perfectly fine to get a guinea pig from a pet store if you see that they're in good shape. especially if you're a new owner. I would definitely have a lot of trouble, and I think other people would. If you're a totally new owner and you go to adopt a guinea pig, usually when you adopt an animal, they're very skittish, and they could be abused, could have been abused, and handling them is going to be a lot harder than getting a baby guinea pig from a pet store and having them raise them that way. So don't let that get into your head, because I remember doing extra research. They're saying if you get one from a pet store, that's terrible. How could you do that? It's like, I never knew you could even adopt guinea pigs. I think the closest place where we could adopt a guinea pig is like 3 hours away. And I think that ride home for the guinea pig would be a lot more traumatizing than everything. I don't know. It doesn't work out for everybody, so don't let that get to your head. If you have hay for the guinea pig daily, if you're able to supply vitamin C, which, by the way, is just a few carrots and spinach a day, that's fine too. I'll end the video here. I'll have a lot more Pippin videos up later on my channel. I hope this helped you maybe decide that you may want a guinea pig and that it's not that difficult of an experience or anything. I hope you enjoyed. See you all next time. I hoped this video. I can't talk.